Alright, welcome to the March 11th, 2024 Community Roundup for Cosmic Reach. There's a few things to cover today, none of them being in the Reddit. They're all going to be in the Discord here. There hasn't been too much activity on the Reddit recently. So the first thing is that I was in a voice chat with Final 4Each and Lee, and we talked for a couple hours just about Cosmic Reach in general, and then also about where we want the Discord server to go in the future and how we want things to be organized. And so you're going to be seeing continued changes on the left sidebar here for some of the channels. So there's going to be new channels. Some channels might be split into two different channels. Names might be changed. Descriptions might be added or changed. So just be on the lookout for that. Also, I increased the UI size of pretty much the entire UI. Another thing is I disabled streamer mode when I'm recording with OBS, when I'm recording the Discord UI, so that now the usernames of the different people who are posting on here will be shown instead of just being the first letter and then 3 ellipses, so that everyone gets credit where credit is due. Cosmic Reach 0.1.2 came out today, and to me the biggest feature added was the world selection screen. So before we could only generate one world, and when we clicked play it just played that one world. But now you can generate multiple worlds and you can select which one you want to play on the title screen. The mod developers have been hard at work, chugging away, building all kinds of things, researching all kinds of things, and I'm not going to go too much into this stuff since I don't want these to become technical tutorials, but there's some good stuff coming and a lot of people are putting in some really hard work. We're starting to see more people talk about making parkour maps. Here's an example of one right here, and then here's another shot of that. And like I said before, I think parkour maps are a really good idea for now, because the only real game mechanics we have are building and moving around, and that's really all you need for parkour maps. Here's another version of what we saw last time. I do really like this stuff, the dark alleys with the glowing eyes at the end. And here's another one. This one's kind of creepy. Here's an interesting build that incorporates a lot of different lighting colors, and you can, if you look at the legs of this thing, there's actually quite a bit of detail going on. We've been seeing a lot of fan-made music for the game coming out. Here's a compilation video of 27 minutes of fan-made music that fits the game's atmosphere. Once again, we have more epic parkour videos coming out and maps being released. The fan content channel, if you look on the left sidebar here, was split into fan music and fan art, because before the two were combined, and they really should be separated, so now there's two different channels for them. There are a whole bunch of music tracks being posted in this fan music channel, and I think I will ask these members if I can use some of their music in future videos of mine as background music, instead of using some of the Minecraft alpha music that I've been using. Some of it is pretty good, and I'd like to showcase as much as possible if I can. The fan art channel is new, and there isn't any fan art posted here yet. There isn't much to show off in the modding forum today, but there is this guide that was posted pretty late yesterday that I don't think I showed off during the last video, and it's about how to start making fabric mods. And this is one of the endeavors that the mod development community has been on recently. And it's a very well thought out post. It has different sections here for everything you need to know. They put a lot of work into this. So if you're interested in making fabric mods, or you just want to know what that is, feel free to read this whole post. We have a remastered Fungus City mod, which adds 100 plus new blocks to the game. And we have some very intriguing work being done on this Cosmic Reach Mod Manager website. So we have this mod forum, which you can use tags for tools, for resources, for data. You can use it for questions or for guides, but it looks like there's going to be third-party places you can go as well. Here's one custom track in particular that I really enjoyed listening to. So it has a very, very relaxing mood to it. I like it a lot. And I suppose I'll showcase this little text here because this user really wanted me to for some reason. So it says, at this point we should start a cult for whomever gets the mod loader to work with mix-in extras. So whatever that means, there you go. Oh, and they also said they will be the king of modders. And that's all for this community roundup, a little bit shorter this time. I guess I'll end on this. I thought this was a kind of an interesting feature suggestion. I usually don't go over feature suggestions because there's just so many of them. The suggestion is to make blocks that are, it says 1/2 times a regular block, but it's actually going to be, you're going to have 8 cubes that fit into a normal block cube. There's a lot of optimization problems that will come along with that, and if you're going to make cubes that can be that small, then perhaps all of the cubes in the entire game should have started at this base size instead of starting at this larger size to begin with. But that's just what I think, and maybe I'm wrong. And for some reason they are still pushing this Moon Man thing. I don't know what's going on with this. They even have an actual Moon Man of Steve on the moon. And then this weird creature. But anyway, that's it for this community wrap-up, and see you next time.